School is back in session soon, and returning from summer break, you might need some refreshers to keep the kids safe. Speaking on common concerns is Lieutenant Renee Gonzalez with Michigan State Police. Lieutenant Gonzalez, what are some of those concerns that you're hearing out in the community, and even when it comes to your own kids going back to school?
Well, what we see is kids are going back to school. Parents are taking pictures that first day of school, posting it on social media, that type of thing. And what we're concerned about is don't give out too much information. You might not have whole name or what school they go to, how old they are, or even mention, I'm going to be at work all day, I'm going to miss my child when they get home. You don't want to put out too much information that someone might pick up on and come to the school and say, hey, your mom told me to pick you up. I'm supposed to take you home. That's the kind of stuff that you want to hold back, just so you're not putting out too much information for those people that want to do wrong. A lot of times predators will scour social media. They're going to try to look for this child that may be coming home by themselves because mom says, I'm at work all day, Johnny's going to be coming home by himself, so I'm a little concerned. That's the stuff that they look for. And then if you're putting out the school, or maybe you take a picture and your address is in the background, those are the things that you want to look for to keep your child safe.
Those are the things that you take the pictures, you want to hold on to the memories, you're excited, the child's excited to go back to school, but that is where the danger lies, and you don't want those people, those predators, to find your kids. Now, when it comes to leaving for school, right, we got to get there somehow. The means of transportation, we're going to see a lot more of those yellow school buses across our area. Some of these cars, the drivers, what do they need to know? What laws do they need reminders to follow?
Well, drivers, things been going on forever, I think, is if you see those red lights flashing on a school bus, you have to stop at least 20 feet away from that bus. Front, back, side, you have to stay that far away. One thing we tell them, if you start seeing those lights starts to flash, be ready to stop. Don't try to speed up to get around the bus. Those are the things we're trying to tell people, because kids are going to be either trying to run to that bus, or they're going to be late for the bus or getting off the bus. So we want people to pay attention to that.
When you're inside of the school, whether that's the student, you have a parent volunteer, or you have a teacher as well, if there are any concerns, what should they be doing? We
want everyone to feel safe anywhere that they're at, but in the schools especially, if something doesn't seem right, you have to let somebody. So if you see something, say something. We still have our OK to Say website. You can call the number for that and leave us a tip. You don't have to leave us your name, and we'll look into that. We'd rather you might think it's not really that big a deal, but it might not be a big deal, but maybe it is. So let us check it out and we'll clear it. So we don't want anyone to be afraid to call us. Our OK to Say has been doing excellent work. If you go to our website, it shows a lot of what we've been doing, and it's just been really beneficial for the state of Michigan.
A safe space to report any type of concern. And like you said earlier, better safe than sorry.
Yes, definitely.
Lieutenant Gonzalez, thank you so much for joining us on Mid-Michigan Matters and keeping us safe.
Thanks for having me.